VTech Careline Series presents you Smart Call Blocker, which stops nuisance calls before they reach you. It filters robocalls and unwanted calls for you, while allowing welcome calls to get through. With some easy setup, you can allow and block incoming calls, screen or send incoming calls to the answering system. Smart Call Blocker filters calls into three types: welcome calls, unwelcome calls and unknown calls. Welcome calls are calls you would like to receive. Their calls will filter through the Smart Call Blocker, and the telephone rings. Unwelcome calls are calls you don't want to receive. Their calls will be blocked by Smart Call Blocker. Unknown calls are calls you have no idea who they are. The Smart Call Blocker will screen the calls and require the callers to respond accordingly before ringing through. There are two ways to set up the Smart Call Blocker. Follow the voice guide to setup and manual setup. Click and see video on the left on how to set up the Smart Call Blocker with voice guide. Or click and see video on the right on how to manually set up the Smart Call Blocker.